So I leaked my boyfriend's pics and sent my best friends to her dad. How's it going? You doing alright? How's the kids? How's your mum? Good. I'm glad to hear it. So groovy girls, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is another confession series, and in light of Father's Day tomorrow, I thought we would bring some father confessions to the table. I was a little bit skeptical about doing this because, guys, I know what's gonna come up when I search dad. I know what's gonna come up when I search father, and it didn't disappoint, I'll tell you that for a fact, but it's just very insane. Y'all are fucking nasty. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just utter filth, utter disgust, and I'd rather not see it. I do need to burn my eyes, soak them in holy water and all of that, but let's just get straight into the Father's Day confessions. Happy birthday, fathers. Merry Christmas, hope you've had a good one. I keep envisioning my dad fucking me. Let's hear it for the incest. I know that isn't technically incest, but it is. Like, I know it hasn't happened, but you're thinking about it. So technically, it's a little bit ancestral. A little bit ancestral to have them thoughts. I was conceived when my dad was still a Catholic priest. I've done my research. I didn't understand this at first because I was like, okay, I didn't get it. But I'm pretty sure you can't have sex. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. If anyone is Catholic and knows, then yeah, let me know. But from what I could gather, I'm pretty sure you shouldn't be having sex. I only used to go to my friend's house to get with her dad. Ew, I don't really have much to say on that. It just kind of grosses me out a little bit. Poor friend, because you're literally faking being her friend, faking hanging out with her, faking enjoying her company, just to be with her dad. It's kind of weird, man. There was a party at my house and I walked into my bedroom to find my boyfriend and my best friend doing things in my bed. So I leaked my boyfriend's pics and sent my best friends to her dad. I was thinking, how is this a Father's Day confession? But then the ending really tied it all together. I would be fucking mortified if any of my family saw me in that sense. I don't have anything that could be shown, but I just mean, I don't know, if someone got like an off-guard photo of me or just anything, like, oh my god, I'd be absolutely mortified. I don't think I could ever look at my family members again. Mortified. Not even in like, because it would be like a sexual thing. I just don't want them to see that. It would just be very fucking weird. I mean, good payback, because your boyfriend and your best friend literally did sleep together. He cheated on you with your best friend. So that literally is the best payback I could ever think of. I'm just putting myself in their shoes. I would never want my family to see that. But good payback. Yeah, cool. Betrayal hurts, but you fucking hurt harder. Love to see it. I used to be best friends with this girl and we were going through her old photos. There was a picture of her fully naked granddad. Happy fucking Father's Day. Like, what the I know I said I wouldn't swear as much in my videos anymore, but this makes me sick. Why would she have a photo of that? Did she have it as a joke? Still, that's weird. Did she have it because she liked to look at it? Nope, I ain't talking about it no more. My dad has lied about having lung cancer for 2 years now, and the coronavirus has made it very obvious. What do I do? I don't know why anyone would ever fake that. That is absolutely horrific. And to anyone that is suffering or their family is suffering, I'm sorry about that confession, because that really fucking sucks. But you are also in such an awkward position because, like, how do you know that he's lying? I am genuinely, I want more context. I'm genuinely confused because how do you lie about that? You can't really lie about that. Like, physically, you can't lie about that. But obviously your dad has. And corona would make it very obvious because that means he would be on the exempt list and he would also be part of the vulnerable. He probably would get his vaccines earlier. What is the advice I'd give you? I would try and follow him to his appointments just to see where he's going. And I feel like he's got to be covering up something pretty major to lie about that, you know? Like, why is he lying about having cancer? What would be the purpose? Surely not just attention seeking, because that is next level. That's pretty wild. That's like being like, yeah, I was in a car crash and nearly died, literally would not have been here right now, and just making it up. Weirdo, man. Absolute weirdo. I would follow him to his appointments and just see. Who knows? You could prove yourself wrong. On one hand, I don't want you to be correct because I don't want your dad to be lying about it, but then I also don't want you to be proven wrong because that means your dad will have cancer. I'm on a bit of a par on this one. I really don't know what to suggest, but follow him to his appointments. So my dad had his friend over and they slept in my room because it has bunk beds, and during the night I got so scared and I decided to go to my dad. It was really dark and I wasn't sure what bunk he was in, so I just got into the bottom one. That person in the bed started kissing my forehead and spooning me. Turns out that was my dad's friend. I obviously don't know how young you were. I feel like to have a room with bunk beds and you get scared and you go to your parents, it's kind of like a young thing. It's very weird, but maybe he has kids and was just like being nurturing. I know that, like, you're saying he was spooning you, but could he have just been like comforting you because because you were scared. I don't know. I don't want to look into it too much because I don't want to think it's the situation that you think it is and that we're all thinking it is. I'm hoping he was just trying to be like really paternal and just reassure you know what I mean? Because I know for a fact if I was laying in bed and like my friend's little brother or sister was really scared and they came to me and they were like, I can't sleep, I can't sleep, I'd probably just like put my arm out and get them to lie there and like, I don't know, rub their back or something, reassure them that everything's okay, that I'm there, and they can then fall asleep. Wouldn't kiss their forehead, wouldn't spoon them, but obviously I don't know the severity of the situation. Also depends how close you are to your family's friends, because I know a lot of family friends that would kiss my nieces on the forehead. I don't know. This one, I can't believe. I'm in so two minds about it, but I just can't believe it. I could never imagine being in this position. God forbid I never have to, literally touch wood, I'm touching my floor right now because I never want this to happen. But I lost my dad at age 8 and my mum didn't tell her sister about it as soon as it happened because they were on holiday and she didn't want them stressing out. They didn't come to the funeral and they didn't know one single thing about it. But besides that, it's been 4 years on and it's still hard. I still have many mental breakdowns and I just need someone to talk to. My friends don't understand and I just feel alone. Firstly, I'm gonna address this straight away. I am so sorry for your loss, of course. It's honestly so traumatic and tragic and I just can't even believe it. I had a very lovely girl in one of my intros before. I will link the video down below, and she spoke very openly about grief and the stages, and she gave lots of links to places that can help you go through the grieving process, so I will leave that in the description. Hopefully you can find some comfort or some help from that. I'm really hoping that you can. I will admit I originally read this as my mum didn't tell my sister, and I was like, how could you not tell the daughter that their father's passed away? But I reread it, obviously it was her sister, she didn't tell. I still think this is, it's not as bad. Like, some people don't tell all of their family members as soon as someone passes away, but for them to not come to the funeral and not know one single thing about it, I can't believe. Oh my goodness. Me and my twin sister, right there, ooh. This is only in the Father's Day confessions because of the game, but ooh. Me and my twin sister played mums and dads and practically had sex. Ooh, no, all right, no. I don't want to hear about it, thank you. When I was 10, my mum and dad had another kid. I'm now 18 and my brother is 9. And when he was a baby, I dropped him so many times, but he's turned out okay, which is good, I guess. This is why I don't hold babies. Literally, I met my baby niece the other day. She's 2 weeks old, and I'm not even joking you, I was shaking holding her. I was like this, I didn't know what to do. I was like constantly like holding her head up. She's only 2 weeks, that's tiny weeny little baby. And my nan was like, well, just put her up here, like just put her on your shoulder and hold the back of her head from this position. I was like, you're asking me to do a circus act. I don't physically understand how this child, this tiny little baby that I could easily damage right now by an accident, how do I shift? Can't chuck her up there because I could break her neck. And I literally had to get my nan to come round and help me maneuver my little niece to my shoulder. And I held her there for 2 seconds and I was like, I don't want her anymore. I'm gonna hurt her, I'm really scared. Babies are just so delicate. So that's not me saying I understand how you dropped your baby brother however many times. I'm just saying, well, how old would you have been? You would have been 11. No, my maths is awful. You would have been 9 and just go back to school. A 9-year-old holding a baby, I feel like you are just gonna drop them. I'm not saying anything, actually, I'm not saying anything. Because I know so many people are gonna be like, doesn't matter how old you are, you know how to look after a baby. Nope, this is why I don't hold them. I put them down to their rightful owners, who is their parents, or just adults who can actually hold babies. I apparently am not capable because I get too scared. Ooh, I caught my auntie kissing her brother, which is my dad, and I don't know what to do. Lol. I'm glad you find the humor in this. One, I don't know what I'd do if I saw my dad kissing anyone and they obviously were with my mum. 2, let alone my auntie. Mortified, completely outrageous, speechless. These Father's Day confessions have actually left me speechless. I keep throwing my hand back on this because I just like need support. I mean, I think if they've got partners, you should tell the partners. That's completely wrong. And they can't even turn around and be like, we were just being friendly, because by the sounds of it, you saw them kiss. You saw them kiss. If they got partners, I would definitely be telling them. Tell your mum if they're still together, tell your uncle if they're still together, or your auntie if they, I don't know who their partners are. They might even have partners. If they don't have partners, you don't have anyone to tell unless you want help. We're gonna end on a very lovely note. Happy Father's Day, all the dads out there. I keep having graphic dreams about murdering my dad. So yeah, hope you have a good one. I hope your kids don't dream about murdering you, and I also hope they don't envision having sex with you, because that is quite frankly repulsive. So groovy girls, that is it for today's video. I do want to say from the bottom of my heart, love to all the dads out there. Happy Father's Day dad, happy Father's Day granddad. I love you both so much, and hopefully this brought a little bit of light to your day if you are someone that doesn't celebrate Father's Day, just remember that Father's Day doesn't have to be a biological father. It can be a father figure that has came into your life, and you can also celebrate those people. Could be your brother, could be a friend that's helped raise you, absolutely anyone. So yeah, just love to you all, and love to anyone that is struggling on a day like Father's Day. I know that these times of year can be super tricky for people. So yeah, just love to you all. Hope you're all well. And also just remember that it is just another day of the year. It will go by just like any other day. It's only 24 hours. You've got this. You can get through this. Apart from that, if you do want to confess anything to people's diary, my link tree with all of my important links will be down below. There you can also head over to my tub talks if you have any dilemmas that you want any advice on. I do a little series where we scrub in the tub, have a cup of tea, and just talk about our issues, guys. That's pretty much what tub talks is. Aside from that, stay safe. I love you all so much, and I will see you in the next video, groovy girls.